Rocio, and today I'm going to talk about one of the biggest environmental problems in the world, water reduction. Even though about 70% of the air is covered by water, only 1% is accessible fresh water. That's shocking, isn't it? But the worst part is that this small amount of water is being wasted and polluted every day. If we don't change our habits soon, there won't be enough water for the future generations. Will there? So, what causes water reduction? There are two main types of causes: natural environmental and human made. Environmental factors include climate change, which leads to drought and irregular rainfall. In some areas, rivers are drying up and glaciers are melting. If climate continues to change, millions of people will lose access to clean water. Human factors are even more serious. Industries in agriculture use enormous amounts of water. In fact, agriculture uses about 70% of all fresh water globally. Water is also wasted at home. For example, a running toilet can waste 6,000 of liters per day. Worse than that, water is polluted by factories and chemical waste. If companies had treated their wastewater properly, many rivers will be still clean. And let's not forget that each industry data servers have to be cooled, and that requires a lot of water. In the USA, billions of gallons of water are used every day just for that purpose. One idea that may work is rainwater harvesting. Water from the rain can be collected and reused to water plants or flush toilets. If more homes install collection systems, we could reduce our dependency of public water. It's cheap, it's natural, and it's effective. People should try it more often, shouldn't they? To face water reductions, we need solutions at all levels. Governments, we must regulate industries and promote clean technologies. People have to reduce their daily water use. We should educate children to care water from early age. If we had acted sooner, we might not be facing this crisis today. But it's not late. If we work together, we will protect the most valuable resource on earth, water. Thank you.
At a national level, water scarcity in Mexico has become a growing concern, hasn't? Every day, millions of people use water for agriculture, drinking, and industry. But is enough being done to protect this essential resource? If the government implemented stricter regulations, perhaps the situation would improve. However, if citizens don't change their habits, the problem will get only worse. Otherwise, the consequence could be devastating by the people who live in and visit Mexico. One of the most critical problems is water pollution, which has been caused by industrial waste, agricultural chemicals, and household sewage. In many regions, water sources have been exploited without regulation, leading to a decrease in quality and availability. Had better waste management system been implemented years ago, environmental damage might have been reduced, wouldn't it? One key solution is raising awareness. If citizens understood the importance of conservation, less water could be in homes, business and agriculture. Another essential strategy is modernizing infrastructure. Many pipes have deteriorated, causing leaks and and inefficient distribution. Agriculture play a major role, isn't? If farmers adopted advanced irrigation techniques, less water would be needed for crops.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline, and today I'm going to talk to you about the weather problem at the state level. Chihuahua, it is a big state in the north of Mexico. It is very dry and it doesn't rain much, does it? People need water every day and they use it for drinking, cooking, and farming. But in many areas where it is not provided every day, that's a big problem. If the water gets hotter, the problem will get worse. Water is needed to live and it is used in everything. We should learn about the situation because if we don't take care of the water we going have enough in the future will be. Chihuahua has faced drought for many years. Droughts cause rivers to dry and forests to burn. Many trees have been destroyed by fires and animals have lost their homes. Also, more people live here nowadays with houses and stone farms. If people use less water, we could save more for the future. Unfortunately, water is often wasted, and broken pairs are not fixed quickly. Factories and farms we allow water some stains too much, don't they? If we had repaired the pipes yearly, we would have squeezed thousands of liters of water. We can still change things if we all help. If farmers use drips and irrigation, they will save water. If cities fix the pipes, there will be fewer leaks at home. We should turn off the tap while brushing your teeth. You do that, don't you? But more people need to be education. If everyone thought about the problem, we could protect the world better. If we had taken action sooner, we wouldn't be in such a bad situation now. Water is not unlimited, but it can be protected if we all act today.
Water is an important resource for life on Earth. However, the water supply in good conditions is dangerous because climate change, pollution, and irresponsible use. These problems affect cities and countrysides around the world. Everyone we need water to drink, to cook, to clean, and to grow food. Every person, plant, or animal depends on water. When water is not managed properly at home, the global water crisis is made worse. That's why it's important to understand its impact and look for solutions in your daily lives. If everyone take action, we could reduce the problem significantly. In many homes, water is wasted without even noticing. This is my words by the rainy day that water is unlimited resource. We often don't realize how much water we waste every day. If people were more aware, they wouldn't change their habits, right? The emissions of water that come, when multiplied by a million of people, has a great impact on the environment. If we had saved the water early, the situation wouldn't have gotten this bad. To stop this, we can start by applying simple solutions at home, such as fixing leaking faucets and reducing shower time and collecting rainwater. This section can be done easily and that make a real difference, don't they? The water crisis is one of the most urgent environment problems of our times, and although it is often associated with severe droughts or pollution of oceans and rivers, it is also caused by everyone actions that are done without thinking, isn't it? The misuse of water in homes, which is derived from a lack of awareness and unsustainable habits, silently but significantly contributes to the deforestation on this essential resource in the world. That is why it is important to recognize that every person has a key role in the water conservation, and the change can begin from the closest place, our home.